Hello, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Darren.
I'm Graham.
And we have seen the film The Nice Guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we saw a good film at the cinema. Tell us what you know about The Nice Guys.
What I know about the Nice Guys, I know the whole thing. I know the whole story. I know all the
Okay, well,
secrets
tell
and
us the
twists and
story
tales
without
and all
giving
that.
any of that away.
Okay, all right. Well, Ryan Gosling.
All right, I'll do it, because you can take forever. It's a Shane Black movie, so mismatched buddies have to solve a mystery. There you go. That's that. Set in the 70s. That's all you need to know. What else do you need to know? That's all you need to know.
That's just... all right.
So, what do you know about Shane Black?
Not much.
No? Nothing?
No. Tell me about him.
He's my favourite ever film writer.
Screenwriter.
Yeah. We said different words, but we meant the same thing.
I'm just waiting for you to carry on.
Yeah, he's my favourite screenwriter. What would you like to know about him? I learned a very interesting piece of trivia this week.
Don't tell me.
Okay, ever?
All right, tell me now. Go
Do you know what else he's done first? We'll see what you know, so I can sort of, figure out how...
Which one?
What?
Martin McDonagh.
No, Shane Black.
Shane Black.
I do like Mark Madonna as well, though.
Yeah. They remind me of... similar.
Yeah, they both write witty scripts, dark humour.
Look like Deirdre Rashid for a second
Fucking
there.
hell, you can tell you're fucking 50 this year. Your cultural references. What do you know about Shane Black? What do you know about Shane Black?
I mentioned Hetty Wainthropp the other day. He wouldn't stop pissing his knickers.
That was whilst we were leaving to the Shane Black movie.
There you go. It's all
So tell me what you know
Shane
about
Black.
Shane Black.
I know that he did Iron Man 3 and
Directed
he
and written, co-written.
did that other one.
What?
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
That was his first directing movie as well.
I don't know what else
something
he's
he'd
written.
Well, he was the highest paid writer evs when he sold his script, aged fucking 23.
What have you been doing with your life? Christ almighty.
Well, says you, Mr. fucking half a century.
I'm happy with what I'm doing.
I don't think I'll ever be happy with anything that I do.
No.
He sold his Lethal Weapon. He sold Lethal Weapon for $1 million.
That's pretty good.
Oh, fucking
He
hell, it's an
could've got
amazing
more
movie. Are you kidding me? I don't think he could. To Joel Silver, and the two have had a sort of...
Joel Silver?
What do you mean, who's Joel Silver? How do you...
Long Joel Silver.
Oh my god. Do you know when you're like friends with someone for so long and then you find something out about them and you think, what? That's that moment.
Right.
No, Joel Silver's a very respected producer of movies.
Oh, is he?
It came about in the 80s. Things like Beverly Hills Cop, Predator, that kind of thing.
All right.
Anyway, he did The Matrix. What's the point of what I'm trying to make?
Don't know.
Anyway, so here's a piece of trivia that I learnt this week.
Oh, okay, go on. Excite me.
Do you know what the original title for The Last Boy Scout, of which Shane Black also wrote before it was directed by Tony Scott, was originally going to be? Don't spend forever thinking. The Nice Guys. No, but The Nice Guys, the film we saw, was written before Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. It was just obviously cheaper to make Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really interesting because you saw similarities throughout.
Very similar similarities. For example, obviously the buddy thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a weird party that they go to in both movies.
Yeah. Like a sexy party.
Jeez, that was sexy. People like bent over while spray painted and stuff like that.
Yes.
Not unsexy, but I don't think it was
So
sexy.
I'm glad you agree that it was sexy.
Obviously, Christmas is involved at some point,
Yeah.
and the end is also very similar. Without giving away.
And like making mistakes with guns and things like that. You know what I mean? It's like
Well, that's just his thing.
It's like a trope. Yeah, I know.
But
hang on.
Go
hang
on.
We're talking about similarities, and I make one. I refer to one, and you say, it's just this thing.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's just this thing across the three films that...
But there's a difference between
Even Tony Stark was walking around, like, crouching down with, what's his name? And he's not fumbling around with his gun. He's like, have you got your gun? He's like, no, I do, kind of thing.
What are you talking about?
Oh, God, it's really hot in here. Iron Man 3.
I know you talk about
Forget
Iron
about
Man.
it.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Okay. So do you know what the original title for The Last Boy Scout was?
No, I forgot that was the conversation. No.
Die Hard.
Right. Why? Why would you call it that?
Because he was the person that came up with the title Die Hard. And so he took his script,
And his
The Last Boy Scout, called Die Hard, to Joel Silver, who was making Die Hard at the time, which is bizarrely the most Shane Black movie that isn't written by Shane Black. And he said, I've got the script, I don't like the title though. And Joel Silver was like, Die Hard.
What was the title before Die Hard?
Of Die Hard?
Yes!
I don't know.
Oh.
And so Joel Silver was like, can I use your title? And he was like, yeah, you may as well. So he did, and so Die Hard is... So,
wow,
yeah,
that's
title
like a
Die
weird
Hard
turn
was
of history, isn't
written
it? Like,
by Shane Black.
I mean, the name Die Hard as well, it helps that the film was so big and stuff like that, but the name has been parodied a lot as well, you know what I mean?
By
like
itself. Die Harder, Die Harder, you
Yeah,
Die
yeah.
Hardest.
What was that? The Kevin... What's his name? One?
Oh, the what?
Cop Hard or something?
No, Cop Out, obviously.
Die Cops. Cop Out, yeah.
Yeah, the
Anyway.
original title was A Couple of Dicks, which would have been the funniest joke in the whole thing.
Yeah.
So Shane Black, The Nice Guys. Did you enjoy The Nice Guys?
It was brilliant.
Oh God, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Oh fucking hell, yeah.
Hang on.
The other bit that was like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang at the beginning, so it's not really a spoiler because it's the very beginning. The naked model is outside the house dying,
Oh yeah.
and he covers her up,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is like in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang when he pulls the dress down.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
Black was saying that he wanted because the kid had just been reading about her in the porno mag. He wanted to contrast, the glamoured Photoshop version with the mangled dead one outside.
Yeah.
Which is why most of his films sort of involve Hollywood, I guess, because it's the kind of cross between the dirty underbelly and the sort of superficial shine.
There's plenty of seediness going on, isn't there, in Hollywood? So.
And apparently he sets most of his films around Christmas time because he says that's when everything's exaggerated. So if you're lonely at Christmas, you're even lonelier.
Yeah.
Because it's when you should be like with family, whatever, and everyone else is, and everything's so happy, and you're just not. So you seem even more miserable.
It's an interesting philosophy.
And he said he also always does buddy movies because it's easier for him to show off as a writer because you can't be witty if you're focusing on a lonely person who's alone.
Yeah.
Whereas if they've got somebody else, then it's fine.
That's interesting because you can still have that kind of like sympathetic kind of neediness or loneliness or whatever, but it's just played off.
Yeah, it's not like dwelled on.
A conversation will happen. Yeah. Which can lead to anything. So
yeah, and also
clever guy.
Oh yeah. I thought that you could recast Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling with two other black... what do you call them?
People of colour.
No, people Shane Black has worked with. I was going to say, how you'd say, Hitchcockian kind of thing. I was trying to think what the black version of that was. Apparently you went straight for racism.
No, it wasn't a racism. That's the actual term.
So yeah, I think if you had, some weird time machine... Ryan Gosling could be played by Robert Downey Jr., his character. You can imagine Downey Jr. doing the things Gosling does.
Oh, right. I was wondering why he wasn't black. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Mel Gibson is the Russell Crowe character.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Why did you have to think so long about that?
I was trying to picture Mel Gibson young.
Why? He
'Cause
could
it
have
was
been
set
Mel
back in
Gibson now and done that
I
character.
see. But you said you had a time machine. Oh, time machines go forwards too, I suppose.
Actually, it's funny you should say that because one of Black's script, and when I say Black, I mean Shane Black.
One of the black scripts.
Scripts that he says he's struggling with is he wants to do a time travel horror movie.
Wow.
Where, the horror is the element of time travel.
Oh.
Anyway, so yes, this was very good. It was hilarious.
At times, it was pant-wettingly very funny.
It was. I won't ask you to name your favourite joke because that's just ruining it for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yes, no, it was very good. It's one, what? Go on.
Nothing. I just remembered a really funny bit, but it's also really, really morbid.
Oh well, it's very dark humour in Shane Black's movies.
Yeah.
Black comedies, you could call these, and by that I mean dark humour.
Don't say it.
Don't say what? I should tell you what black comedy was.
All right.
Yeah. Do you know what Shane Black's next movie is going to be?
No.
The Predator sequel. Why screwing your face up?
I'm not a big fan of Predator.
Go fuck yourself, you stupid dickhead. Why are you not a big fan of Predator? It's amazing. I mean, beyond anything, as you know, I do think the greatest moment in cinema history is the bit where Arnie and Carl Weathers have a handshake that turns into an arm wrestle. You don't get better than that in a movie, as far as I'm concerned. Shane Black was involved in the original Predator,
Yes.
Because I think it was around the Lethal Weapon time, so he wasn't famous, but he was clearly on the scene. And Joel Silver said to him, do you want to have a small acting role in this film Predator? And he was like, with Arnie and stuff that's amazing, I'll definitely do that. But Joel Silver's secret plan all along was to have the writer trapped in the jungle with them for weeks. So if they had any script problems, they had him with a small acting role, to fix the script if he needed it.
You was PA or something? Why do you know all these little inside?
Because I'm a big fan of Shane Black.
All right, okay. So you're just going to stalk his diary.
Well, I don't need to stalk his diary to be for a start, that happened in 1984, Tuesday the 5th. It was 94, I think it was 86. But anyway.
You can't even fake being a super...
being a super what?
No, I was just calling you a soup.
And speaking of Superman, his film after Predator is going to be Doc Savage. I don't know if you know about that.
Nope, tell me about it.
It's the superhero that Superman is based on. Superman ripped Doc Savage off, basically. But the one thing that Doc Savage doesn't have is any ability to kind of interact in a normal way with society because he's an alien.
Right.
And The Rock is going to be playing him. So I'm very excited about that.
That would be cool.
It's going to happen.
I like The Rock, so...
I like Shane Black and The Rock. I once got cakes made for me for my birthday with pictures of The Rock on because I like The Rock so much. Not that it's competition, obviously.
No.
I'm sure you ate the cakes as well.
I did. I was there.
We haven't really
remember.
talked much about the nice guys, mostly Shane Black. But I think that Shane Black is integral to what the nice guys are. And if you know anything about Shane Black, which hopefully now you do, you'll know what the nice guys is. Because, you know.
And to be fair, it's just worth watching anyway. Like, if you've got 2 hours, is it 2 hours?
About
2
that.
hours spare.
Yeah.
Or even not spare, you know, make time for it.
Because it's just so
Genuinely
funny.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Genuinely
violent.
hilarious. It's violent, it's crude, you know, there's times where
Yeah.
it's kind
There's
of
the
like
two
a bit rough and stuff.
goons as well, which are like the 2 goons in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. You know, who's like, and they're like, I'm Mr. Frying Pan kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, speaking of which, do you know the goon? Do you remember the fight with? Right, there's the 2 goons, yeah, and there's one that has a fight with Russell Crowe involving a hot tub thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember who that actor was?
I remember his face.
Do you recognise him?
Not fully.
Do you know who he might be?
No.
He's the guy that had a fight with Rowdy Roddy Piper in They Live for like 4 hours in the alley.
See that now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time he had a fight with Russell Crowe, I was very excited. It was like a little callback to They Live. He's also the guy that paid for What's Her Face in Requiem for a Dream to shove a dildo up her ass and bump asses with some of the prosy.
Cool.
This is all acting,
I remember
obviously.
that. I remember
not what he's
more
into.
fondly, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Nice Guys was amazing. Would you say it's your favourite film of the year?
What else have we got?
Oh, Christ.
Come on, the top ones.
Well, Hail Caesar, Civil War, Batman vs Superman, if you've had a lobotomy.
Lobotomy.
Is that how I said it?
Yeah. No.
No.
I don't know. I don't have.
What would you give it out of
favourite
5?
films? 5.
Okay, yeah, so would I.
Top.
Anything to say?
Tops. Go watch it.
I meant, like, bye.
What?
Bye.
Oh,